I got so much high hopes for 2018. I'm really, really, really hoping that I'm going to see progress in the black community this year, that I'm going to see more people, opening their eyes to what is going on and not just shutting themselves off from, what is reality. Because regardless if you put blinders on or not, the racism that exists in this world is going to continue to show its ugly head, whether it be in the United States, whether it be in other countries, okay? So you have to acknowledge that racism does exist, and you have to acknowledge that when there are black people talking about the racist things that these white people do, we're not trying to label these people as demons. Maybe some people are. I'm not. I'm just trying to simply point to you to be aware of what you're dealing with when you talk about white supremacy, because that's what white supremacy is. It is a system that is designed to hold you as a black person, male or female, down. And then when you have other people who are in your community who are just like you and who are being oppressed the same as you, but they do everything out of their way to make sure that they divide you from your man and your woman, that is a problem. These are the problematic people that I can't stand. These are problematic people that are always going to be an enemy to me, and they should be an enemy to you as well, because they don't mean you no good. They say that they care about you. They say they have you, your best interest at heart, but they don't. They have everything but your best interest at heart. All they want to do is separate the black man and the black woman from each other, and all they want to do is make sure that you continue to be oppressed by the white supremacist system that they love so much. And it's sad that they love that system so much, but they've been so, fallen so far into the sunken place that they can't get themselves out. Just because I say sunken place doesn't mean interracial relationships, okay? It could mean a number of things. When you're in a sunken place, you just believe that these people are better than you and that you're inferior to them in each and every way they tell you that you are. Sad, but it is true. They wish for us to believe that this is the standard of beauty. Maybe for some men it is the standard of beauty, but for me it is not the standard of beauty. These women, some may be attractive to certain men. I'll admit that even some of them may look attractive, but as far as I'm concerned, they are not the standard of beauty in my eyes. I do not desire them. I do not put them on a pedestal. I do not place them higher than my own women, and it will never happen. And men that do that, I feel sorry for them. Men in our community that do that, I feel sorry for them as well. Black women are the end-all, be-all, and they will always be the end-all, be-all for me. Those are the women that I stand up for. Those are the women that I will defend. Those are the women that I put on a pedestal. Those are the ones that I embrace, I empower, and that I love with my entire existence. Because those are the women that God gave to me to love, care for, respect, and protect. And I don't give a damn what man thinks it's corny for me to say this. I don't care what man thinks that it's wrong for me to say this, because it's not wrong. As a black man, you take care of your women. You love your women. You show them appreciation. You show them respect. Okay? As you would do for your own family members. You do the same for these women. Okay? Because they are our family members. I'm talking about your immediate family. Just because one black woman doesn't exist in your family, she's not part of your blood-related family, doesn't mean you can't defend her, you can't show her respect, you can't show her love and appreciation. And the same thing goes for black women, for black men. And the majority of black women have been doing that for black men for a long time. And some black men have neglected that. And it's sad. But the thing about me, and the thing that I try to stress the most on this channel, is the fact that I am all about black love. I'm all about showing positive relationships with black men and black women, because I'm not about dividing our people. I'm about uniting us. As many of us who love each other, as many of us who believe in black love, as many black women who love black men, as many black men who love black women, that are out there, I'm all for you and putting us all together. The ones who don't want to be in our immediate circle, the ones that don't want to be included with us, they can stay out there and enjoy their white supremacy. They can stay out there and advocate racism and say that black people are to blame for everything that goes wrong. Because you know what? The people that talk about black people in that negative way, that look just like you and me as a melanated family, melanated nation, those people pick up the traits of white supremacists. They start talking and acting and behaving and having the same mindset as those people. And that does them no good. All it does is make them a continued slave on the plantation. I'm all about illuminating your mind. I'm all about empowering the women. I'm all about making the men feel good, when I show that they are, represent them as good fathers, because there are many good black fathers out there. And I'm all about telling the men also that they have to be leaders. I'm going to be getting on another video doing that soon as well. But I'll probably take it down a notch. I'm still going to have to be a little bit hard on you, but I'll take it down a notch. Because that's one thing I stressed on my other channel. I was talking about how men in our community need to be more of us need to be leaders and stop being followers and not giving a damn about our community, because the community goes to shit if the man doesn't take care of it. He is the number one who has to be at the forefront to take care of what is happening in his community. If he doesn't care, nobody else is going to care either. And then anybody and everybody will walk over him, walk through him, and just destroy everything that the man has created, and that the woman is also partly responsible for as well. You know, there's people out there that don't like me, and there's nothing I can do about that. I don't care if you don't like me. I really don't. People that don't like me always tell me that I'm the devil, that I'm a Satan, that I'm, spewing hatred. There's not one time that I've ever said that I hate white people. There's not one time that I've ever told anybody that listens to me, any of my audience, any of my subscribers, to hate white people. What they say in the comment section, they are sharing their opinions and their thoughts on what they saw in the video and what they feel about what is happening in our world and what is happening to our community and to our people, okay? I have no control over what they say. In a way, I can stop them from saying it by blocking them or, watching the comment section, but I want people to be able to speak their mind here. I even have people that said shit about me come on to my other channel as well as this channel and say what they want to say. But if it gets to be too out of hand, disrespectful, like cursing at me and talking about my family, something like that, I'm going to block you and you won't even see your comment. It's not going to happen. But for the most part, I let people say what they have to say. Allow them to speak what they have to speak. I just don't allow them to see any dislikes or whatever. And most of the time, the majority of the videos that I have anyway have more likes than dislikes. So when they press the dislike button, it's not really hurting me. They're just thinking that they're getting one over on me, which they're not, because nobody cares. That's the whole point. Because the majority of these people who hate you, they're cowards. They do things behind the scenes and don't do it in front of you because they're too afraid to face their fears, which is you, or face up to what they've done because they're afraid of what the consequences will be. I don't threaten people. I never have. And there's been times when I've talked, about people that troll me and like to call, talk crap. But for the most part, I don't really give a damn about you because you still watch my videos and you still, want to hear what I got to say next, and you're still going to come back. And that's the sad, pathetic part on your part, not on mine. On your behalf, that's the worst. Because if you could be watching somebody, you should be watching somebody that you care about, not somebody you can't stand. But people that have this crazy mentality, just like the black people who support white supremacy, they just have a messed up mindset. And it can't be fixed. That's why I said in 2018, I'm focusing on some very positive stories as well. And there are going to be people that subscribe to me who don't want to see positive stories. They want to keep getting wild up. They want me to keep on talking about negative things. But, the thing is, and it's sad, I want to talk about both. But I want to talk about some more positive stuff because in 2018, I want to change myself for the better. I don't want to be this angry ass person all the time. I want to have a fulfilling and positive life, okay? And I can do that. I know I got to talk about the hard things as well. You got to call it the hard as well as the bad as well as the good. But on this channel, I want to bring you everything. And if I don't talk about a particular story, maybe I just don't have an opinion about it, or I just don't want to talk about it, period. I didn't want to talk about Umar Johnson and Tariq Nasheed, but I did, and I don't even care about either one of them, okay? I just don't consider certain people leaders, just because they say they're a leader. And I'm not a leader. People have been inspired to do channels because of me, because of things that I've said on my other channel, and they have followed me to this channel, which I thank you for. But, the thing with me is I'm trying to build up what I had before. And as soon as I build up what I got, watch YouTube fuck with me again. Watch they will. But the good thing is that, as I've told you guys, I've got other channels. I got other channels, and all these